What's up, YouTubers? Okay, so it's been about 3 weeks, about a month since I uploaded my last video because I've been super busy and tired and, well, super busy and tired. Anywho, so update. Lots have been going on and I don't know where this video is going to lead. I think it's just basically a rambling of whatever. Anyways, so my 5-year-old daughter is moving to Florida with her grandmother, which really sucks because I'm gonna miss her like crazy. And I already have a son that lives out of state, so now I'm losing my 5-year-old out of state. CPS still has my baby girl, who's gonna be 8 months on July 15th, in their custody and in foster care, which also really sucks. So mentally, I'm just I'm numb to the whole thing. Personally, I'm so numb because there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, all I can do is just be grateful that my kids are happy and healthy and just comply to CPS, even though it's fucking bullshit. But that's beside the point. Got a new puppy. Puppy, come here, Daphne. Named her Daphne. By the way, here's Diego. Yes, Diego. Yes, I still have him. Come here, Daphne. Let me pause this so I can grab her. Okay, well, the puppy's not going to come to me. So this is the new addition. She's a lab beagle mix. She's 2 months old and she's looking scared. She's looking confused because she doesn't know why I want her to come over to me. She knows she's not allowed to step on the laptop. I'm still in the process of training her. I've got her on June 30th. Hello. And these two, look at this. Look at these puppies. They're just too funny. Okay, yeah, so we'll make this about dogs. Anyways, so a video I posted a while back, I had to put down my 13-year-old Dachshund mix, Dachshund Chihuahua Min Pin mix, because she developed cancer and her tumor just took way off. And sorry, like my hair's all. Anyways, and sorry about the reflection. I'm trying to like not have the reflection of my mirror behind me. Anyways, so I put down my dog, buried her in my backyard. It's been a good while, like just kind of not really wanting another dog just because I had Diego, even though he's my brother-in-law's dog, and even though I know like I can't keep him even though I want to, and at this point I feel like that I should. But it was just time to go to a shelter. So me and my mom about a week ago, I don't know why, took my baby girl and went to the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office or shelter, whatever. So we went in there, and the first thing I said was, I need a dog that's baby friendly and dog friendly, and that will be social to go to like the dog parks, the beach, and everything else, but also calm enough to, you know, stay at home and do nothing. Kind of like Diego, basically, like a Diego twin. I wanted an adult to senior dog. There was 2 dogs I really wanted that they had there. When we went to the shelter, both dogs were adopted. Thank God. So I was very happy that they both got adopted. I hope they went to great families. So they said that they had 2 dogs that were young children friendly, but they didn't know about babies. So they said, well, we have some puppies. And I'm like, oh, puppies. The only reason why I was hesitant about puppies is because, one, everybody loves puppies. Everybody loves puppies. Everybody wants a puppy because they're cute. You know, they're cute. They're, you know, they have that puppy, you know, I mean, they're puppies. But I just didn't think I'd have the time or the patience to deal with a puppy. Personally, I haven't had a puppy since high school. So it's been years. I mean, I'm 33 now. So, I mean, it's been years. So when they showed us the puppies, I was like, okay. And it was still in the back of my mind, like, not really, like, you know, thrilled about it. My baby girl kept looking at the big dog behind us, which was a pit mix, which I personally would have gladly adopted. But unfortunately, I live with my mom, and we live in a house that may not be, you know, pit friendly. And if I ever move out, I have to realize that most places don't accept pits, which really, personally, I've never met an aggressive pit. Personally, I've never met an aggressive pit bull or American Staffordshire Terrier, I've always met the most laziest, docile. I mean, like, anyways. So looking at the puppies, there were 5 females and 1 male. There was 2 black ones and all Daphne's color, like the tannish color. So 4 of the puppies were all like, "Hey, pick me up on the gate," licking, 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 blah blah blah, etc., etc. One of them was kind of like, eating dog food and trying to poop and whatever else. So, and it was kind of still kind of like all over the place. Daphne, however, was sitting in the back of the corner. I mean, scared out of her mind look on her face. And I thought, you know what? That's the dog I want. I want the one who looks like she's scared out of her mind. Because I don't know. I just felt like she'd be a really good candidate for me with my anxiety and everything else. So we got her that day. And I've had her for a week. Got her to the vet. She does have hookworms, and if nobody knows about hookworms, which I heard about them, they're extremely common in puppies. And where I live, which I'll do a tour way later, is backed up against marshland. So I thought, well, maybe she got hookworms from our yard. I don't know, but the vet said that she probably got them in the shelter from her siblings, or just whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. It's common. It's treatable. Fine. So she got her first round or she got her second round of shots. I guess she got her first rounds at the shelter, and then she got her second rounds at the vet. So then we go back for her third shots on the 27th of July, and she's going to get her rabies shots. And that is the best day, because if she gets cleared of everything and gets her rabies shots, then I can start taking her to the dog parks and Carolina Beach State Park with Diego, which, if anybody's seen my videos, I love Carolina Beach State Park. I walk there frequently. I haven't walked her recently just because I have been super busy. But yeah, so in this past week, I bought a whole bunch of piddle pads, obviously, because if you own a puppy, you have to buy piddle pads. I put them, first I bought her a crate, and I crated her the first night because I just wasn't sure about Diego and her, and then realized that he is absolutely, in love with her. I mean, he loves this puppy. He thinks it's her. Yeah, he's staring at me right now, by the way. So I was like, okay. Then I was going to crate train her during the day. So I put her in the crate the next day because I had to go to work, and my mom was already at work. And I only had to work 4 hours. So I figured 4 hours in a crate, okay. But then I realized, okay, we're going to try her out one night without the crate. So I put the baby gate up, across my hallway towards my room, right? Because I'll do a tour later on in my house. But anyways, I have a hallway, I have the bathroom, and then I have my room. Me and my mom switch bedrooms. But anyways, so I kind of left her out to kind of roam, if that makes sense. And I put piddle pads literally everywhere, except for underneath my bed, because I just couldn't reach. But luckily, she did really well. She kind of spilled the dog water and the dog food all over the place, which was typical lab. I know that because I've owned a black lab. I've owned a golden retriever. I know the behavior. So she did not piddle everywhere. She did not poop everywhere. She kind of went on 2 piddle pads. That's it. And they're near my closet area, which I will show you right now. This little area over here, that door, that little area over there is, my room's really awkward how it's set up. Anyways, I put 2 pedal pads over there. She likes that area. So I've picked up all the other pedal pads. She has not gone anywhere but those 2 pedal pads consistently. So that's good. Oh, by the way, I do take her out a lot. And I mean, a lot. Because they say puppies, you have to take them out kind of every 2 to 3 hours. Kind of like a newborn baby where you have to breastfeed them or feed them every 3 or 4 hours depending on the baby. So puppies are kind of the same. I take her out and I let her roam around with Diego as much as she wants to. I mean, sometimes she'll stay out there for 2 hours, sometimes she'll stay out there for 20 minutes. It just depends. But this way it gets all of her puppy energy out, and it will also let her pee and poop everywhere. Which, by the way, going back to the hookworms, this is funny. So the vet told me that you had to pick up the dog poop. Well, where I live, there's like certain areas where like um we'll just say like I try to pick up her dog poop all the time anyways, just because it's gross and I don't want it all over the yard. But there's actually 3 spots where Diego goes personally, um, and there's only 1 spot where she goes so far, so that's good. So I can pick up her poop really easily. I think she kind of likes this one area in her yard, and it's underneath the tree, and it has like these weird shrub things, which is really annoying because I have to like crawl under the shrubs and pick up her dog poop. But that's beside the point. The reason why you have to pick up the dog's poop, with hookworms or any type of worms like ASAP, is because the larvae can spread extremely fast, especially in Wilmington, North Carolina, where it's very hot and humid. It spreads like really fast, and dogs can pick it up through their paws. And then they can pick it up through, like, if they lick themselves, mostly they can pick it up through their paws. It's not really completely spreadable towards humans. I did find this out. I mean, if you're gonna walk through your yard in bare feet, or let's say if you step in dog poop by accident in your yard, it can be spreadable to humans. Which personally, I walk bare feet like almost everywhere, but again, where she poops, there's no way you can walk barefoot. I mean, there's just not. I mean, but now that I know that, I try to wear shoes. Anyways, that's beside the point. Going back, pillow pads. So I decided to test out another thing this past week. Decided to leave the baby gate off my bedroom and let her roam around the living room. I put pillow pads in the living room, and she peed on the kitchen floor, which is tile or laminate, whatever. That's fine because it's easy to clean up. It's easy to mop. It's easy to whatever. She did poop on the carpet where I did not put a pillow pad, so I was like, okay, fine. So the next day, as soon as I picked up the poop, again, all this pillow pad stuff that I'm talking about was before I took her to the vet and found out she had hookworms. It's not the fact I leave the poop there sitting there for hours. It's just the fact that, I didn't see it because it was overnight. I mean, I was asleep. So, point being, put pillow pads down where she pooped, and now we found out, me and my mom found out that she likes 2 areas in the living room. So I put pillow pads in those 2 areas, and that's where she goes. She actually trained herself to go on the pillow pads, which is awesome. So, okay. I mean, I'm working with her. Like I said, I've only had her for a week, so we're trying to, work on potty training outside only, not inside. Forgot that puppies wake you up really early in the morning. They want to play. So my mom gets up between 5 and 5:30 every morning to go to work, or to get her stuff ready and then go to work. Well, usually Diego hears her up and he ignores her. I forgot that when the puppy hears her, depending on how worn out the puppy is, but usually the puppy will wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and when my mom leaves, and she'll just be like, I want to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go. And I'm like, dude, it is 5:45 in the morning. It is too early I'm like, I know you have to pee, I know you have to poop, I understand that, but you're going to have to go on the pillow pads because I am not waking up right now. And it's interesting enough that she actually so far I hate doing this, and I will say this right now. I should wake up, get my ass out of bed, and take her outside because it's the only way to train her. I completely understand that, so when anybody watches this video, I know I should wake up and do that. But let's face it, okay? One, I don't have my daughter home right now, so I'm not really trained to wake up that early. Anyway, so I tell her to go on the pillow pads. She does. She actually gets up, and if she needs to go that badly, she will find the pillow pads where I have placed them in the spots that she goes, and she will go on them. She might fill up the entire one pillow pad and pee, and then poop on the second pillow pad, but at least she goes on the pillow pads, which is awesome. So cool. If she does go, then she, I think, wants to tell me that, hey, I went, either praise me or pick up the pillow pads because they're now soaked or they're poop. And I kind of don't mean to be mean to her, but I kind of just look at her and go, baby, I'll get it. I know you want to pee on the pillow pads. I know you want to poop. I'll pick it up. Trust me, it's fine. Your poop's not gonna contaminate your body in 2 hours. Okay, so just chill. And then, since Diego's sleeping, she decides she wants to jump on top of him, as a puppy does, and want to play with him. And I'm look at her and I'm like, baby girl, I'm like, seriously, like, I don't want to play with you this early in the morning. Diego certainly does not want to play with you this early. And it's the funniest thing. So after I pet her and give her kisses and praise her and say, hey, thank you for going, I always tell her thank you for going in the piddle pad. So I always do. I don't care if people say dogs don't understand humans. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because I always praise her. And as soon as I give her a little kiss and a little praise, she curls right back up and she goes right back to sleep. Come on, Diego. Sorry, he's trying to jump on my bed. But, what's wrong, puppy? What's wrong? Try you look at this puppy. Look at him. He's so funny. Anyways, and then this is what we get right now with this one. Yep. So, another thing I totally forgot about puppies. I know, I knew puppies like to chew on everything. I mean, I knew that. That's a common sense thing. I mean, that's just puppy 101, especially with labs. Labs will chew on everything and anything. And that I already knew. That's not the problem. The funniest thing is when she's done with her dog food, she will pick up her dog bowl and carry it around the house to tell, either to subconsciously tell you that she has finished her dog food or she wants to eat the dog bowl. I don't understand which. And she won't really eat the bowl, but it's, I don't know. It's just like, she's just, that's just so weird. Because, like, okay. The weirdest thing, though, which I've never had a dog actually do, ever, and I think it's a lab thing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but, she comes in from outside, and she will lay literally on top of the floor vents. So, I don't know if that's a lab thing, but that's just weird. I've never had a puppy or a dog do that, so, okay. Hold on, let me pause this for a second, find out what Diego wants. Okay, anyways, I know this is getting really long, and I know it's going into probably the 20-minute mark, but anyways, puppies. So, I did buy her, or my mom and me had bought her, you know, nylon bones and chew things and all this stuff. Found out that the easiest, best thing to do for puppies. If you have any old water bottles, any old milk containers, juice containers, especially with milk and juice, rinse them out really, really well with hot water and soap or whatever, just to make sure they're clean so they don't smell. But any type of bottle that's for, whatever, throw them on the floor. The dog will go insane and will be entertained for hours. Because if you realize that the dog toys that are like $10, literally all they are is cloth wrapped around a water bottle. And 99% of the time, the dog's going to eat the cloth, if it's cheap cloth, and then get the water bottle out, and then eat the water bottle, and leave the cloth. So, hello. Or, also, if you have any old socks, old t-shirts, whatever, make your own. I did that. I mean, it's not that hard. So, point being is that lessons I've learned this week. Flip-flops. I put my flip-flops up. Apparently, she somehow decided to find them. I don't know how, but I wasn't angry because I bought them at Dollar Tree. So, I mean, whatever. And I'm not angry because I kind of knew, I mean, it's a dog, it's a shoe, whatever. But I was just very curious on how she got to them. That's what my thing is, because I'm like, there's no way. She also ate a dog collar. I had I uploaded a Wish haul with the flashing dog collar. Yeah, she ate the clicker part out of the dog collar. So, it no longer flashes. Which is fine because the collar part itself is actually fine, which is actually really cool. So, good job to Wish. Whoever supplies those dog collars, they are lab, puppy, durable, approved. So the material, great material. This dog is staring at me right now, like confused, because she knows I'm talking about her. Yes, I'm talking about you. You eat the dog collar. What else about puppies? she's not really, oh, playtime. These two. For a puppy, she's a very dominant, aggressive, like female puppy. Yeah, from the shelter as being shy than shit and scared out of her mind, she has stepped into her own personality. She holds her own with Diego. And it's so funny how, like, he sounds like he's so dog aggressive. She will literally try to drag Diego by his paws. I mean, she will literally, like, try to. I mean, and I don't stop them because I'm like, you know what? They're dogs. He will take her and drag her around the yard with her neck. And I'm like, I should stop him. But I'm like, you know what? They're dogs. I know he's not hurting her. I know she's not hurting him. She did kind of hurt him once, but that's because she bit his ear the wrong way. And I saw that, so I did correct her on that. But I just kind of let them be dogs because, I mean, honestly, if I keep correcting their behavior, especially their aggressive playtime, then how are they going to learn? I mean, they have to teach each other. He knows that she's a small dog. He knows that she's a puppy. So he's not going to be overly like territorial and dominant and evil. And she knows that he's a big dog and that he can crush her like that if, you know. But that, and I also think she knows she's a lab. She knows that she's going to grow into a bigger dog. So that's my whole longer than 20 minutes rant about my doggies. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or are bored off of your butts with my video that I always randomly make, leave comments below. If you have any other questions, if you want feedback, I will add this to the long list of videos now that I have a new puppy on puppy training. Oh, by the way, we are working on sit tonight. She sat on her own twice when I said sit. So that is our biggest thing right now. We're working on sit. Yay! So far she knows pillow pads. She knows do not play on the bed. If you're going to play, get off the bed. She knows that. And we're working on sit right now. So those are, I'm starting small steps. So, okay. You guys are awesome. Sorry I have not videoed for a while, but I'm going to try to video and then upload on Sundays. Guys, stay great.